All right, let's take a look at these here. I combined the videos, so we'll just go with both at the same time. So let's see here, coming off the ground, it's pretty solid there, getting to the knee, good position over. A little bit better job of getting back to that launch position. You can see those knees, that's something that you'll see again. Those are buckling in, so it can help to think of pushing those knees out as you're coming up. So as we keep going here, pretty good receiving position. If you notice one thing here, your feet are angled back, but I mean sometimes that can just happen of no fault, but just make sure that's not something that consistently happens. If you're setting up like that in a squat or anything, it can get your hips offline. All right, so keep rolling here when we get to the jerk. Pretty good setup. All right, feet are underneath your hips. Elbows are in a pretty solid position. The biggest thing is on the dip here. So as soon as we dip, you can see those knees cave, all right? So that is something that is really, you're kind of breaking the chain of, that straight line of force down and back up. So those knees coming in makes it hard to really drive up and use the full, strength from your legs. So let's keep going here. In the catch, this is a big thing that we see a lot. You can see, once again, that's just a concern there. You can see that knee is really shooting in. We really want the hip, knee, and ankle to be in a straight line, all right, as opposed to that shooting in. So that's something we can work on as well. So in the catch here, you can see your arms are still bent. It's really just not trusting your legs. You can see this lower half here. That front leg is barely at, I don't even know if it's at 45 degrees. You really got to get down into a lower catch there. The whole point of the split is to get down into that drop, so those arms are locked out. All right. So there's a couple things on that that we can work on there. As far as the next one goes, we'll take a look again here. It's a pretty good setup. Love that. Coming off the ground, awesome. Getting back to that launch position, that's a little better. But once again, you can see those knees just really wanting to shoot in. So that's something, strengthening glutes and some other things can help that. A little wide on the catch there, but that happens. All right, so let's take a look at the, the split jerk. I do like the position of the elbows a bit better here. In that first one, they're pretty, the arms parallel to the ground. You just want to make sure you got that 45 degree angle like you do there. That the elbows are kind of pointing out in front. That's a solid position there. All right, so let's see this dip. So not as much there. All right, and basically that happens if you get more weight, it'll over exaggerate things that you're doing. So although you're not doing it too badly there, as soon as we get heavier in weight, that's definitely going to be exaggerated. But once again, if you watch the catch, same thing. That knee is shooting in. And we're just at only barely a 45 degree angle, so we really need to work on the drop. So a couple things, I'll send you some videos that you can work, some drills in that split jerk. As far as the position of the knee, that takes a little bit more instruction and explanation to really give you some things to work on that, but I'll send you these videos and we'll go from there.